cognitive behavior program, job readiness program, and outpatient treatment, a life.
469, State of Texas versus Timothy Ryan Hernandez. And are you Mr. Hernandez? Mr. Hernandez, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did understand.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine to be probated. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration grand jury number 790694. There's to be restitution payable to Brandon Flores and also Juan Antonio Mata and grand jury number 790694. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
That's correct.
State.
It is, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution, no contact with Brandon Flores, Juan Antonio Mata, and Cats 1 and 2. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State Exhibit number 1 with all of its attachments.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Well, Your Honor, we would like the court to, having considered the application for deferred adjudication, to grant that application for deferred adjudication. I believe that Mr. Hernandez is motivated to comply with the conditions of his probation, and I hope to believe that he will successfully complete the probationary period. And so we're asking that the court would accept the plea bargain that we entered into with the state.
All right. How old are you?
18.
So, did you graduate from school or are you in school?
None of them.
So,
I didn't graduate.
why not?
I had a kid.
You have a child?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the age of your child?
A year and 4 months.
Why do you think not getting an education is somehow helping your 1-year-old?
I was thinking of doing GED, but I really don't got nothing.
But the taking a vehicle
Right.
got in the way of that?
That was before my daughter was born.
So are you employed?
No, ma'am. I have an interview on Friday, though.
All right, so you're not employed.
No.
You say you dropped out of school because you had a child, but none of your actions
Right.
are doing anything to better your child. So does your child live with you?
Yes, ma'am.
And who else?
The mother of my child.
Hmm?
The mother of my child.
All right, and are you all living by yourselves?
Yes, ma'am.
So how are you paying for rent?
Yeah, well, I mow lawns around the area. I have normal like customers, and plus I help.
All right, you're modeling. I can't hear you, and I know the court reporter is having a time.
I mow lawns around the area. I have like normal customers, and I help around with my mom's friend.
Everyone whisper.
And I help around with my mom's friend doing demolition and junk removal and stuff like that.
Okay. And if you're drug tested today and know you're going to get tested today, what are the results going to be?
Be honest. Like I'm gonna be positive, yes.
For what?
Marijuana.
All right. You have a 1-year-old. Why are you smoking marijuana?
Honestly, I can't even tell you.
So, and is the mother smoking marijuana?
No, ma'am.
So here's the problem. 1-year-olds, their immune system is almost non-existent.
Right.
And they're trying to build up their immunity. They're taking in everything that's happening around them. They soak up things like a sponge. Everything that you do, they see, they want to repeat it because they love you and they think that's the way things are supposed to be. You using marijuana means your clothes smell like marijuana, which means the baby is inhaling marijuana. Do you think it's okay for a 1-year-old to smoke marijuana?
No, ma'am.
When you smoke marijuana, it's like the 1-year-old is smoking marijuana. Do you understand?
I do.
You're going to have to set an example for your 1-year-old. Is this a girl or a boy?
The girl.
Right. You got to set an example for her. You know why? Because usually when daughters seek to get married or whatever, they're looking for somebody who's just like their parent. And where you are in the state in your life, if your daughter were of age, would you want her bringing somebody like you home?
No.
So you need to change your ways. You need to get your GED or either go to somebody's trade school or technical school to better yourself, because mowing lawns, it can only get you so much money unless you're doing great work and you're going to take over the entire neighborhood. If you're taking over the entire neighborhood of mowing lawns, that can be a good living. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. If you complete everything successfully, then the court will consider letting you off early. Your attorney will tell you about that. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. Take in consideration grand jury number 790694. There's to be restitution, if any, to Brandon Flores and Juan Antonio Mata. 150 hours of community service restitution. Probation in exchange for the 150 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to want parenting classes. And he is either going to complete his GED or enroll in some sort of trade school so you can better yourself. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And my understanding, there's a shortage of welders. And I think welders make a lot of money. And you know who else make a lot of money? Plumbers.
Yeah, my sister welds.
There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. We're going to do regular UAs and let's test him for levels. Your levels of marijuana use had better start going down. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no contact with Brandon Flores, Juan Antonio Mata. All right, probation. Let's do field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. And if everything is fine, probation, you do field visits as you deem appropriate. We'll do proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors.
And Your Honor, did I understand you correctly? In lieu of the 150 hours of community service restitution, if he does parenting classes and gets his GET or enrolls in trade school,
The 150 hours will be satisfied.
thank you. You understand?
Yes.
All right, is there anything else, probation? All right, they want you to do CATS 1 and 2. I'm going to give you my CATS program right now, and I want you to listen to me very carefully. Do not take what does not belong to you. Do not steal. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And as a side note to the class that I give, if somebody ever invites you to a location and asks you to leave, leave. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if somebody wants to sell you a car and that car is being sold to you 4 times less its value, that means that there's something wrong with that car. If you get into a car that somebody has sold to you and the ignition interlock is damaged, that means that there's something going on with that vehicle. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else that you need from this court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right. We can go off the record. From here on out, everything that you do in your life, there are 3 things you need to think of. 1, you need to think of how it's going to impact your child, right?
Right.
2, if it's something that could potentially result in you going to the state jail facility and
Right.
getting revoked for 2 years, you need not do it. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Just don't do it,
Right.
because 2 years out of a child's life is a long time.
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
so much. May we be excused.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so on this case, the state has tendered a motion to withdraw.
Yes, Judge.
And what are you all asking for as conditions or amended conditions?
So Your Honor, state and defense to discuss adding probation's recommendations, which are the cognitive behavior program, job readiness program, an outpatient treatment, a life skills class, budgeting, and then a TAP evaluation as well, because it's my understanding he did not show to his most recent one on July 17th.
All right. The TAP evaluation will be in custody. Follow recommendations of TAP. How old are you?
20.
All right. So what are you doing with the rest of your life?
Well, I was working before I got here.
All right. Doing what?
I was cleaning the Walmarts overnight.
So here's the thing. You're on probation for driving while intoxicated. That's a state jail.
I'm not on probation for that.
Oh, that's the new number one. I'm sorry. You're on probation for unauthorized use of a vehicle.
Yeah.
That's a state jail felony. And let me see. And you're on for deferred adjudication. So if you're revoked, you're looking up to 2 years at the state jail facility. In state jail facility time, that's day for day.
Right.
Do you understand?
No.
So you're going to have to make a decision on whether or not you want to responsibly be on probation and follow through on what's being required of you to continue on probation. Probation is a contract. I know you're young. Sometimes people, it takes them a while to come into adulthood, but you're in adulthood because you're on deferred adjudication and you're looking at 2 years.
Right.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I got 2 of them. I got a 3-year-old and an 8-month-old.
All right. So if you go to the state jail facility for 2 years, that's 2 years where your children will not have you in their life unless it's with you behind bars. So you're going to have to grow up and start making decisions on what you want to do with your life. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we're going to do the TAP evaluation in custody, follow recommendations. And what is happening with the other case?
It's still pending, Your Honor. We had requested all the evidence, but we have not received it, and the blood is still pending
Okay.
as well.
All right. And on here, you all say life skill budgeting class. Are you having problems with your budget, finances? Not making ends meet?
Yeah.
Okay. That's yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then, and the employment you have, what do you do?
The one I do, right, what I was doing before, I was just cleaning Walmarts overnight. But I have a job lined up at the hotel downtown. So
How far did you go in school?
I went to like 10th grade, but I had graduated while on probation to get my GED diploma.
So you have your GED.
Yes, ma'am.
So what I can tell you is you're going to have to start doing more than that if you want to move up in the world, right? Financially, not live from paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
And I know it's hard, but they want a life skills class, course budgeting. But probation, if he ends up getting his trades, some sort of trade, then the court will deem his community service hours satisfied.
If you're given a credit for his community service hours based on his certificate.
Okay. So here's the,
We do have a money management class that's not as invasive as the life skills class if we want to go that route.
all right, so I'll ask for the money management class. And here's the thing. A good trade for you to be in is welding.
Yeah, I was looking.
When I was a defense attorney, some of my clients who had been released from prison for murder, for aggravated robbery or whatever it was, and you think you're not going to be able to get a great job,
Yeah.
I would always steer them towards welding. They're doing great now. They completed their prison sentence, and welding, you make a lot of money. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
But you still need to learn how to budget.
Sorry.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
You got it.
You'll return that to probation, please.